Hi, it's Margaret again from M.E.s Orchids. We've just been clearing out an outside storage box and I came across this piece of terracotta. Now, to the untrained eye, you just throw it away. It was something at one time, but I think we threw it in a bucket to use as crocks. Well, when you're an orchid grower, any kind of pot can be made use of, especially when it's got holes in it. So I've cleaned this up this afternoon and I've sandpapered all the edges, and we've just got a big hole there which I'm going to put this little bit of plastic in here. I'm going to put the plastic in there. So it covers up that hole. Oh, it's bounced back. I'll do that in a second, and then I'll come back to you because I'll need just to weigh it down with some hydrogen balls before I decide whether I'm putting this Phalaenopsis in. This has got, it's seen better days, but I think it deserves a chance, and if we have a look at her, she's got plenty of roots. She's got one coming out there, although that looks as though it's just got damaged. And it's either that one or it's going to be the Tetraspis, and that's got some roots there going down. So I'll just get the pot ready and then I'll be back. I'll decide which one's going into this pot, so bear with me. Right, I've already repotted the Tetraspis, and I was just going to show you it, but then I've decided to look at the medium in here, and she's got this metal thing holding her tightly in that pot, which there's no problem with that, but when I looked underneath, she's not got a dome to let any air in. So I'm going to repot this one, and then I shall be back when I've done this one. Well, as you can see, the root system on this one isn't very good at all. She's got a big stem, and I'm going to cut some of that off in a minute, and then we turn her over. She's got a few viable roots, and she's stuck to these styrofoam peanuts. So I'm going to just get as much of this sphagnum moss off as I can, trim her up underneath, and repot her. Unfortunately, that little root that was sticking through, I've just lost the tip of it. What a shame. Anyway, just bear with me and I'll be back in a minute. Well, they're both finished with now, and I've potted them up. I used sterilised these cutting implements for this one over here. This is the Tetraspis, and she's actually fit in this little broken crock. Very nice. I had her always to see where she would look best, but she just seemed to sit up right here, and so she's going to be, and she's in Orchiata bark, so the little hole must be around here somewhere. Oh dear, yes, it's there. The little hole's there, and I'm just losing some bark here, so you can see the roots there. I'll just put this little bit of bark back, and I'll give her I'll give her a flush shortly. And this is the Phalaenopsis with the bent over leaf. Anyway, I give her a good check over, and she's in a much smaller pot. Look, there's her little root, the one that's just been decapitated. Poor little thing. Now that will probably just dry up and die, but she's going to get a good rinse through, and I'll just put it back in here, and then she'll go up. She'll go up in the growing room. So she's a no ID. She's gone through the mill, like a lot of my orchids, until I've got to understand them. Anyway, I just thought I'd take you along. So I love to find an old piece of crock that I can utilise in the orchid room. So this is all for now. From me to you. Have a great evening. Bye now.